Yom Chamisha Yom Shem Shnei Shavuot V'Yom Echad. Today is 15 days, which is 2 weeks and 1 day to the Omer Chesed shbTiferet. Three contemplations between man and God. Contemplate and bring to your consciousness the acts of love that Hashem does in the world as a whole and with you specifically, and how the whole entire intention is to arouse the creations to take glory and splendor in Hashem, like what the rabbi said in Masechet Eruvin on the pasuk that's written in Tehillim 147, Livnei Arov Asher Yikrau, the raven, right? The sons of the raven, the chicks of the raven, they call out to Hashem for food because the raven doesn't want to feed them. So Hashem made it with his great chesed that from the excrement, the psolet of the bird itself, from the chicks inside the nest, from what they release from their body, their food comes out of that themselves, and they can eat without their parents, without the parent raven feeding them. Right? So contemplate this great chesed and see how all of the things that Hashem does in the world, like Mishlei says, Kol pa'al Hashem l'ma'aneo, right? Everything Hashem does, it's for us to take more and more glory into Him, to see Hashem and more, and to connect to Hashem more and more. Specifically, contemplate on the acts of chesed that Hashem does with your body, which is rooted in Tiferet, but at any given moment, just for you to stay in existence, the breaths, the heartbeats, the brain working, everything that works in your body automatically, like the Shulchan Aruch said on the contemplations of the bracha Asher Yatzar. And from that come to take more glory into Hashem, Tiferet Lefaer Leborei Barach, on the majority and the great loving kindnesses that He has, and therefore you'll be rectifying your Tiferet by way of contemplating on the Chesed of Hashem. Second contemplation, bring to your contemplation, to your mind, that in order for you to constantly be taken back by Hashem and to find glory in Him, and so too when you are glorified and praised by those around you from the chesed that you do and whatever Hashem gave you, and you pass on to others and they thank you and they give you praise for the chesed that you do, it should push you to do more chesed and to do more good for those around you, so that with the chesed that you do, you'll bring more tiferet to the nation, right? More people will be looking like, wow, Hashem's so great, He helps this guy, and now He can help everybody, and people see the wonder and glory of Hashem in the world more by way of your chesed. Third contemplation, bring to your heart so that you should learn more of the wisdom of Hashem by way of learning the written Torah. You should first things first do a chesed with Hashem, meaning doing the mitzvahs with love, right? And to run after them, to try to do them more and more, because the king doesn't reveal his wisdom and his secrets only to those who love him. And by way of that, you will be rectifying Tiferet, which is the written Torah, by way of the Chesed, which is doing Hashem's mitzvot with love and kindness, and running after them. Three contemplations between man and his fellow man. First, Chesed Gadol im Chavero. Try to do a great Chesed with your friends, those around you, specifically with a male, specifically with the firstborn of Israel. Until the receiver of the chesed will become so startled by what happened, and you take glory and praise Hashem by way of this chesed, and you will be, right, that your chesed caused a tiferet to the Creator. Your chesed brought someone to take more glory in Hashem. The second one, you should try to do a chesed with the creations by way of teaching them Torah, and therefore you will be, right, the written Torah, therefore you will be rectifying by way of your chesed the tiferet, which is the written Torah. Third contemplation, try to have mercy, right, on the creations, on people, and do it with love. Do it with love, right? The way you do something, the way you help someone, the words that you say, it can change everything. If the person feels that you're doing that mercy that you have on them with love, it's even better, because then they'll look to Hashem with more glory. And also, when you teach people the written Torah, do it with love and with relaxation and with calmness, and bring to your heart the words of Chazal in Masechet Avot, Shamru v'lo kabdan melamed. The impatient person, right? The person that holds things against the students, he can't be a teacher. You'll be rectifying the midah of Tiferet, which is the Rachamim and the written Torah, by way of the Chesed, which is the love that you have for those around you. The body part, when you do a Chesed, you use your body, which the body, specifically the torso, but really the whole body as a whole, is rooted in Tiferet, and you will be rectifying the body part of Tiferet, which is the body, by way of an act of Chesed. In time, try to have love for Hashem Yitbarach, and to do an act of Chesed in the day, and specifically on Tuesday. Right. Second, try to have extra contemplation in the Shmonai, in the blessing of forgiveness, which is rooted in Chesed, in the prayer of Arvit, which is rectified by Yaakov, which is the vehicle for Tiferet in the world. And when you mention the name Kel, Aleph, and then the letter Lamed, have extra contemplation, specifically in Arvit, and the acquisition for the day of the Torah is b'miut schora, less possessions, less money, less business.